If you're balling tonight, let me hear you make some noise. Yeah, that's about the response that I expected, because there's still too much month at the end of this paycheck, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm broke, because the first is not here yet. So, right? That's all I'm saying. So, my name is Adrienne Green, and seriously though, if you take a good picture of me while I'm out here, please send that to the Green Bay Comic on Facebook, because I'm terrible at taking my own pictures. Like, I'm terrible at selfies, and I don't know why, because I use all the same techniques that everyone else does. I do the angles, but my T-Rex arms don't give me many angles to choose from. I even do the duck lips in my photos, but it just accentuates the natural mustache that the women in my family are born with. I also have a lazy eye, so that definitely does not help, you guys. And I feel really bad calling it lazy with the way society is nowadays, so I just named it Abilene. It's a slow burner. Abilene is a diva though. Anytime we're in group selfie mode for more than like 5 seconds at a time, she starts throwing her weight around, usually to the center of my face. And it looks like she's whispering secrets to my nasal cavity. It's kind of awkward for the people who are in pictures with me, but I've just accepted that I'm going to get cropped out of the family photos. That's okay, because I didn't want to be in them anyway. But for real though, it's a struggle. It's lazy eye struggles, all right? How many of y'all have ever dated somebody with a lazy eye? Thank you. Not many people admit that, all right? But we're among y'all, all right? So you may not notice it at first, but it's there, I promise. All right, we just get really good at hiding it sometimes. But I'm telling you, it's hard, Having a lazy eye makes it really hard to have intimate moments because, imagine this, all right? I'll give you an example. You're having an intimate moment with your man. He's holding you close, looking deep into your eyes, trying to let you know that you are the only thing on his mind. And he's trying to connect with your soul. And then he starts second guessing which eye he should look at. And because he's a gentleman, he's not going to ask you. No! Instead, he's just going to spread the love and look into both eyes, one at a time. So now you're looking at him and all you see is shifting eyes. And he looks like he's trying to remember if he turned off the stove or if he left his phone on silent so his other hermit hoes don't call him. But that's just the way it is sometimes. So growing up, my teachers always complimented me on my penmanship, right? Little did they know I actually had a lot of practice because I would write letters often because my dad was in prison. While he was in there though, he actually became a really talented prison artist. And so I was like, man, I really admire that about him. What is the fastest way for me to get as good at that as he is? I'm gonna be a chola. So, so in 7th grade, that's all I wanted to be. I wanted to be a chola so bad. And I should have anticipated it never was gonna happen because my mother would never let me shave my eyebrows off just to draw them back on. And I'd be so upset with her. Oh my gosh. I really like that chola style though, because those big hoop earrings, those dark outline lips, sexy. That, and they also had those hardened facial expressions, It's like they could just shut off their emotions and let the eyebrows do the talking, right? And who wouldn't want that, okay? I was really soft-spoken in school, so I thought if I was a chola, I'd have a really cool nickname, like La Shy Girl, or Whispers. But nah, like with my luck, it probably would have been La Hefty. And my mom thought it was crazy, but in my 7th grade state of mind, I should have been a natural, all right? I was a Garcia. Gang banging was in my blood, okay? All right? I'm just saying that, and I had all the flannel shirts I was ever gonna need. I mean, it's not like my dad was coming back for them anytime soon, right? have to flex and stretch and stay hydrated because it's called being a sexual deviant. So my mom raised 3 kids on her own, and she says she loves us. You know, parents always say that they love their kids equally or whatever, but we know that that is a bold-faced lie, right? So my mom loves my brother so much more than us, but she hates being called out on it. So for Mother's Day, I wanted to press her buttons. So I was like, Mom, why do you love Anthony more and not us? And she's like, what? I go, he's not even here right now. And she whipped around fast. She got pissed. And she was like, I am not going to argue with you, okay? Why I love him more than y'all, okay? All right? He's out there continuing his education. He's living in a really exclusive gated community. And he makes time for his mother. Every weekend I go see him. I was like, really, Mom? Gated community? Is that what we're calling the prison now? She got upset, so I had to take her to go see him on Mother's Day. So while we're there, he comes out, he's excited. You know, we all give him a hug. And he tells my mom, Mom, I have a present for you. And I got nervous because he didn't have anything in his hands, you know? Just imagine where it came in from. So we sit down and I lean over to my mom and I go, whatever he gives you, don't touch it, and if you touch it, don't rub your eyes. So he sits across from us and he pulls down his shirt to show us his brand new mom tattoo, all right? And when I say mom tattoo, I mean it was a tattoo of my mom's face, her actual face, on his chest over his heart because he loves her so much, okay? Unfortunately, the placement was a little off because the tip of my mom's chin comes right above his nipple. So on a cold day, it looks like she's got a 3D witch's wart. She occasionally grows a beard. And he's turned her into the prison chia pet. Happy Mother's Day, Mom! What's funny now is that he's like everybody's favorite go-to celly. They're like, I like you. Come here. Mira, what's the muchacha's name? I like it. Oh my goodness. So, I've been married for 4 years now, and it's by far, woo, yeah! Let's cheer, but it's fucking hard. It's the hardest thing I've ever volunteered to do, okay? And when we were dating, it was fine because we had these emergency exits that we could use if we needed them. But now the deal is sealed and so are the exits. And it's like, you know, it's because of that I feel like marriage is basically like a death match. Like 2 people enter the ring, only one survives. And that's if you did it right, you know? Because it's till death do us part. Till death do us part, you know? I feel like my husband and I say that to each other like 6 to 8 times a month, you know? At this point, I don't know if it's meant to be motivational or if it's something I need to be concerned about. I know, I was thinking back the other day and I was like, dang, when we were dating, I'd say, baby, do you love me forever? And he goes, of course, darling, I will love you until the end of time. And now that we're married, I say, baby, will you love me forever? He says, hold on there, sister. All right, the Padre said, till death do us part. I don't have to kill you, I just have to outlive you. I think he meant it because the other day I was choking on a piece of pasta like less than 5 feet away from him, and he just looked at me, he was like, just eagerly waiting to be single. When I was finally able to breathe again, I swear I heard him mutter, almost. That's all right though. So it's that, and I also think he's trying to kill me because he brought home Dr. Bronner's 18-in-1 Pure Hemp Peppermint Castile Soap. If you haven't heard of this thing's a beast, all right? So I go to shower and I see it sitting there in the caddy, and I was like, all right, new soap, whatever. So I put it all over me, lather. Little did I know that 18-to-1 is actually the dilution ratio for this shit. So it's 18 cups soap to 1 cup water to, you know, wash your dishes, wash your clothes, and kill the bugs off the dog, all right? And I put it on everything, lady bits and all. Yes. So I'm standing in the shower, turning off the water, and it activates. It was like Jack Frost himself came in, threw 18 Winter Mints icebreakers. It's don't care, sealed it, and then ran away. Okay? It was like a sensation I've never had before, and I'm telling you, my Hot Pocket was dropping snow cones for like 2 days. And that's why I think my husband's trying to kill me, okay? But the joke's on him because I'm like 10 years younger than he is, so I know I'm gonna outlive him. That, and I'm gonna continue to pull the plug on his CPAP machine when he sleeps at night. Y'all are great. So, I'm gonna tell you this one story before I go, because y'all have been so awesome. So, earlier this month, I got an opportunity to host a portion of the West Texas Taco Championships in Big Spring. Yes. So I was really excited. And they're like, do you want to MC and introduce this chick and her band? And I said, hell yes, I do. And they said, all right, her name's Brittany Oviedo. So I was like practicing because I didn't want to get her name wrong. So I was like, Oviedo, Brittany Oviedo. I was pumped, right? So here comes the day. I'm excited. I'm looking cute. I'm ready to get up there and do my thing, right? Never done this before. So I get to the side of the stage, and then I see my arch nemesis, a set of stairs without any rails. And I was like, damn it! I'm a short stack motherfucker, okay? I need some support to get me up these stairs, all right? This is a lot I'm working with. So let's get up these stairs. And then I'm stepping on this top step, all right? And the stage comes up over my knees, okay? And I'm like, damn, how am I gonna get up on here? And so I'm doing this number. I'm just like, and the stagehand sees me and he says, come here, darling. Give me your arm and I'll help you up. I said, you better give me 2 arms. Plant your feet, or else we both going down over to the side of the stage together, baby. All right? You see all this? Don't be foolish. So he helps me up. Together, we do not fall off the side of the stage. Meanwhile, I got up there, and they're still doing a sound check, right? And I hear, check, check, check. Can I get more sound in my monitors, please? I'm like, oh shit, I'm early on here. So I'm just doing this little number in the corner because I can't go back down because there's no rails on these stairs. So finally, they wave at me, they're like, come on. And I was like, okay, well, I'm pretty known for being really soft-spoken on the mic. So I thought they wanted to check my levels too, right? So I get up there, and I'm like, check, 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 checkity check, because I thought I was being a badass. And then they go, introduce bands. And I was like, ooh, check these guys out, the Brittany Oviedo band, yes. So I'm like, take it away, girlfriend. And so I start walking off the stage, or to the back of the stage, and I see my husband in the crowd, and I text him. I was like, you're gonna have to come help me down. And he says, just fall off. Just fall off. It's the easiest way down. Tuck your shoulder in, you'll be fine. So I'm standing at the edge of the stage, just looking pitiful, and he finally comes and grabs me. You know, he gives me his hand, but I don't trust him because he's done trying to, he's trying to kill me several times now, right? So I grab his hand, and I start guiding my butt down to the stage because I don't trust him. And then I just start scooting off the steps like a fucking toddler coming down with a diaper full of dookie. So I just want to say, thank y'all for being a great crowd. Y'all have been awesome.